Oh shoot! I forgot to put something in the background for the stream.
Tigrex, I choose you. Tigrex, use Maul to death.
That's not. That's just I. Not, you're mashing together two completely different things, and while that would be hilarious, I don't have the things for that. Okay, chat's working. And
Grimgirl, I choose you. Grimgirl, use Dragon Blender.
oh my god.
Grimgard, not Grimgard.
That episode is still like I think it's still up on my YouTube.
Mm.
I
You dragon, then. You
I think.
got that.
Now, despite this,
The time
here's
we spent, all the time I spent prepping for that dragon.
I will admit that was the most terrifying but also amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. Like seeing y'all just be there.
Also, it's still the.
I know it's still the 40K map. I need to find my picture of the map. Side
Okay.
note, I may have to like redo the map.
I now want to make Dragon Blender a move.
Please don't. Let's see. Share. Copy. Now, I am well aware that the map you see before you is the map for our 40K game, with possible options for where the group could be going next. After they finish dealing with the Necromundan nonsense. Nope, that's also not the thing I was looking for. Uh. Let's see. Do I have a usable? Okay, so while I don't precisely have a map of the Pokemon region for us to be dealing with, we have alternatives.
Hmm.
Actually, no, wait, I think I do.
I should hope
I'm
so.
I'm going to go find it. Just gonna hide that for a second there while I go looking for it. I know it's here somewhere. Aha! Here it is. You know what? Good enough. Okay, there we go. We have a map with travel routes and stuff. Anyway, so when last we saw our glorious band of misfits, you guys were preparing for the you guys were preparing to help with the breeder convention. Now,
Wage glorious war upon the Pokepeta, the gum of the world.
uh, now in between the last time we played this, I don't know if anybody here's been living under a rock, but there was a huge leak of stuff in Pokemon's dev room. Like, I know.
Oh, I was living under a rock over that one, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so, suffice to say, certain things were. So, one of the things some things that got leaked were some, were some lore documents, written by some of the devs.
Oh yeah, the horny stuff.
Yes. Fortunately, it appears a lot of it was with some of them, when we clapped eyes on it, it was not translated correctly.
That's what Game Freak says.
Well, folks who are apparently independent of Game Freak, yes, that. Apparently in the proper translation, things are a lot less sketchy. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, GigaLeaks aside, last anybody saw of the group, you guys were, I believe, working on basically getting your teams in shape for what was about to come down the pipe. Last time we covered Bofur and
Hello?
the last time we saw anybody, we were covering what Bofur and Luma were doing to prepare for the event. Because we've done that, now we can look at what the other members of the party are doing. So,
We already did Rowan.
yep, we know what Rowan. That leaves Con and Alice, I want to say. God, when you can tell it's been a while.
Mm.
But yes, to make things easier, Bronze and Bean.
Ah, yeah, us.
What exactly are you two doing to prepare for the event? Bean, this presumes you were able to clear up the fact that you used your character's usage of her military status, her military family status to get. Basically, you were able to dodge and resolve the missing persons problem.
Uh,
We'll come back onto
Um,
how that happened later.
sorry, what missing persons problem?
Remember how you said your character was a runaway?
Right.
And how
Yeah.
she used her actual name and presented her actual ID at a military thing to get some extra assistance here?
Foreign country, they don't talk.
Well,
Oh, hey.
There's a
well,
bounty on your head, damn it.
basically the way
Not yet.
the way I figured it, because they couldn't find your girl nationally, they had to go internet. They had to make the fact that you were a known missing person an international problem.
You had a foreign ID. They had to look up the foreign people, and they noticed that the foreign people had your person flagged because you disappeared internationally.
And yes, I will say this was solely a thing your character's mom did just to shut your dad up. Your dad, well, your mom is wholly of the belief is like, this is what every teenager does at a certain point. We just let her tire herself out.
How the
and
fuck
shove-
did she get all the way to the side of
We can get to the other side of the fucking planet. We live in the land of Pokemon, honey. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's just her question. Her
Pokemon?
question now is not how did she get there, but more how did she get through so many passport checks without it getting flagged. I'm not mad. I'm just impressed.
I'm
remember
not
when I-
mad, but this would be really useful for the Secret Service.
Remember how I said I helped get military to start searching people to find the members of Team Heart?
Yeah.
Well, they're not exactly looking for Heart, but if they happen to find them while looking for someone else, win-win. Gets the same result.
Fair.
They do know about possibly the other kaiju threat target that, but they're more focused on certain someone.
I mean,
The
yeah,
news
but
about
at the same-
the news about the Team Heart attack makes them have a stay here longer. In short, anyone got an extra, guys? Be I could dye my hair. Nair can let as antagonist color.
You
are cutting in and out.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say you are cutting in and out hardcore.
Oh god. All right. So, at what point did I start cutting? What?
yes.
I mean, it sounded like, and the with also that, with all of the
Anyway,
and the pickles.
we're
Okay,
trying.
All right. Is this better?
Yes, much better.
Yeah.
To shorten what I just said, the army's here looking for me. They heard about Team Heart as they were doing it, so now they're just going to stick around to kill two birds with one stone since they're already here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, can someone help me dye my hair to be less protagonist? Here I am colored. Gut. As I'm pretty sure Ginger's going to stand out like a sore thumb out here.
If
Mm,
I
We all
promise
know
I will,
protagonist colored hair can't be dyed.
I promise only to try. This is said while a cabinet is opened and starts rummaging, and your friend starts and
Maybe a ball cap and a face mask too.
face mask. Yes, ball cap's too obvious. How well
Please tell me I
does
don't have.
how well
Please
does
tell me
your
I don't have. What?
No, you go first.
I said, please tell me I don't have to dress in a sundress or something frilly and girly so they can't tell it's me.
No.
I mean, that would be effective.
On a different note, since I'm a bit leery of trying to bleach your hair, how do you feel about semi-permanent?
Sure.
Fantastic.
All
This
right.
can
So
this can
going
only
black,
go well.
brown, or just black, brown, or just completely different protagonist hair color.
Blue it is.
I swear to God, if you put me in a pink dress.
Baby blue it is.
So as she's like rummaging through the color options, like, okay, so we're gonna have to go pretty dark. Oh, here we go.
She's
So purple instead of pink.
not like carrot top red. She's like red.
Neon red.
Hence why they're having to go pretty dark to cover that, to basically cover that shit up.
Let's see here.
But yeah, so
Just dye her hair purple and tell her, hey, yeah, we have some extra clothes this Hex Maniac left behind.
So dark mahogany brown then, Rep? Because that's what red hair looks like when you try to dye it purple.
oh, here's the thing. Our girl here actually has some dye that's quote unquote meant for darker.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I found this out because of a morbid curiosity one afternoon, but turns out they sell hair dye meant that will still show up its intended color regardless of how dark your hair actually is.
Mm. And how well does that turn out?
From what I know, it's not too bad actually. It's not going away for a while.
Hmm. Rep's out.
His headset just straight up died.
ouch.
Hmm. But yeah. So you said what? 7.6? Uh, Bean?
Bane.
Bean.
Scuff all around everybody.
Well. Okay.
But Anyway, so not neon green, but huh.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not go. Basically,
You joined.
I'm an idiot and forgot I could do this from my phone.
Rip, what am I gonna do with you?
What do you
I
do?
don't know.
He's back, but what did he do?
Basically, he forgot he could do this from his phone.
Boy?
Don't boy me.
All right.
Boy followed by knife hand.
Oh.
Is
Don't
that the
forget-
reference?
Don't forget, I was your first non-commissioned officer.
Mm-hmm. And thanks to me passing my way, it's we're the same rank again.
Anyway. So, after the hair dyeing is done, what color it is, I leave up to you, so we're not here all day. What are you going to do to prep for what is to come?
Aside from making myself look more generic to avoid the military finding me, making sure Pokemon are well rested, healed up, and ready to go. Maybe seeing if there's any stray A1s walking around that I haven't seen before.
So you're
He
wondering.
goes looking for Pokemon. Yo.
Okay. So where exactly in town are you going? Like, are you going to the park? Are you going anywhere specific? Or are you just wandering around and seeing what you can find? Like, just roving the environs?
Wandering, ducking any military convoys if they show up. But
They're not at convoy stage yet.
all right, then it's walking around, checking out. Yeah, like the park would be a main one, and then alleyways where like you would find the more mouse-like ones.
Okay. So, as you're just hopping along, minding pretty close to your own business, I'm gonna need you to roll a. I think I ended up making it a survival check.
What'd you say?
I was just saying, I think I ended up making it a survival check for finding Pokemon.
Hang on a sec. And did I put that here or did I put that over here? There. Okay. Survival. No bonus. Proficiency, just a +1 to wisdom. All right.
Okay, here we go.
All right. 8 + 1, that's 9.
Okay. You don't readily find any in the park. However, you do see Beaufort crab spider scuttling around on the ground after what appears to be a Fomantis, which he just sort of grabs and then scuttles off with.
I'm sorry, what?
Was that because you couldn't understand me, or because just the mental image caused you to short?
I didn't quite understand. And you, what grabbed a Fomantis?
Bofer. Stug's character just grabbed it and scuttled off with it.
Stug's character?
Yeah, you just spot him just sort of spider crawling around on the ground after it, and then just sort of grabbing it, and when it pops out of the ground to chase a sunbeam and scoots off with it.
She's just gonna what? Just stare at it, him doing that, and then just go away. Like back up slowly and then turn around and walk away.
Just go,
I do-
nope.
I do not know this man.
Never met him before in my life. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Why is bro such a weirdo, man?
I do not know that. I just love that.
This is why girls don't talk to you.
Well, it's not the fact that you just grabbed it that's weird. It's the fact that you, if I recall correctly, you didn't even use a ball. You just grabbed it with your hands and scooted off with it.
I did use a ball. I stuck up on with a Pokeball.
Yes. Normally those are thrown from a distance, not used as a close quarters blunt implement. But anyway, so with the park out, where are you gonna look now for your new companion?
Well, something tells me it's not going to be the beach, given what happened last time she was there.
But anywho. When last we saw, but yeah, so I believe you
Are
said
you going to pick the location, Bean? Is he still online? I mean, what's going on here?
What's going on?
Are you going to pick a location?
What? I already went to the park.
yeah, you went
Oh.
to the park, got weirded out by Bofer. Are you staying in the park, or are you going someplace else?
What else is near the park? Is there like some alleyways, or is there like a cave or open field? What?
There's some alleyways you can poke around in and look for a new friend.
All right. She's going to do that and like hold out a bag of like Pokemon treats or kibble or something, and like shake it around, like see if anything like pops out looking for it.
Okay.
Here, Pokemon.
I'm gonna let you roll that survival check again, but because you're swinging around a bag of food, I'm gonna give you advantage on that one.
All right. 217, so total, so 18.
Okay then. Congrats. Where is cities? You know what? Yes.
Guess what?
You'll see in just a second.
Okay.
So, after some shaking of the bag and making the appropriate animal summoning noises,
Okay.
I'm gonna post it in the. I'm gonna show it in the Clip Studio Paint thing, so you know what you're looking at.
I've got a kitty here. I've got a little Jasmine.
On the stream, right?
Yep.
We are currently streaming. Please control yourself.
Oh, I don't care at this point. I'm gonna position it so it's not hidden by the chat. Behold. Okay, that's kind of the best I could get here.
Oh. Oh.
It just,
Oh.
yeah, it just
Wait.
kind of toddles up to you and sort of like stares stupidly up at you, just like, food?
Wait.
Okay. Me personally, I know the lore behind it. Alice probably has no idea because
Which
it's not
one?
from Nova. It's not from Black and White.
No,
Which
no,
one
it is
is it?
not.
So she's gonna have no idea what it is. It's just like, oh, a cute little fluffy thing with just big eye.
They're just
Which
eyes
one is
that
it?
look like they're staring into your soul.
Nah, there's not a thought going on in between them.
Yep.
Hey, look at girl, buddy. Want some food?
Let me look here. Let me actually look and see if there is any difference between the male and the female for these. Sprite. Nope, there is no readily apparent difference between the two. There's just a different. Okay, why is the shiny pink?
There's only a difference when they evolve.
Yep, but yeah, I'm just looking at it, it's like, okay, why is the shiny of this poor creature pink like this?
What is the name of this creature?
Esper.
Yep.
Asper.
Yep. And as far as I can tell, there isn't a lot of difference between the two Pokemon, between it, you can't readily tell if it's a boy or a girl, but it is the quote-unquote stock color.
Right. Alright. She's just going to take out a small handful of food out of the bag and just like carefully hold it out for it.
It starts.
See if it
Oh, it takes it, starts like eating. It's clearly, while
food
it's
motivated.
Well, while it's clearly not a tamed Pokemon that has a human, it's clearly not afraid of people.
All right. What do you think about coming along with me?
It starts making like little excited noises.
All right. She's going to take out one of her Pokeballs and hold it out to just like gently boop it with it.
Just so gentle, like boop on the snoot. Now, let me see if I can find.
How the roll for it?
It's been a minute. Now I just scroll down to the capture section. Let's see, 10, 1, that's 11. Eleven is that's 11. 3. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna say that's 1. That's 11. 12. Let me go back to the right thing here. It's gonna be a DC 12. But you will have advantage because it is willing to come with you and be your friend.
All right. So it doesn't want to be in the ball?
No, it wants to be your friend. It wants to be in the ball.
Oh.
It wants to go with you, hence the advantage.
All right. Let's dice roll again. So advantage, you said?
Yep.
8 and a 1.
Mm.
Nat 1.
Mm. Let me look at things here because... Okay, it is a handle animal check, which you should have baked in proficiency with.
Yes. That's still only a +3 to that, so that would be a nat 1 and a 11. Or yeah.
Hmm. It doesn't quite work this time, but it still seems quite willing to stick around with you, so you will have opportunities to add it to your roster. It's just not on your team, but it's not going anywhere. Are you going to scan it with your Pokedex?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are told
why that-
where.
I wonder why that didn't work.
Yep, but looking at, so you scan it into the thing, and because you didn't catch it, it'll just give you the dex entry instead of this one's specific info.
All right. And dex entry of
The little
Yeah.
Esper, which it's called Esper. It's otherwise known as the Restraint Pokemon, and the organ that emits its intense psychic power is sheltered by its ears to keep it from leaking out. It doesn't explicitly mention what happens if that leaks out, but it's implied it's very bad.
Okay, so I guess be careful when giving head pats and don't rub the ears.
Yep, basically.
All right then. You want to try again, little buddy, or do you want to just like follow all along and see things with me for a bit?
It just climbs up onto your head and it's just like, I live here now.
All right, I'll take that as a yes.
It's small enough to get away with this. It's like a foot tall.
Yep. A foot tall and like 3-5 pounds.
According to the site I have, its weight is actually about 7, but But this one's a bit on the smaller side for weight, so it's close to that. Yeah, it's a small boy. The more you carry it around, the more you realize it doesn't blink.
Okay, that's a little odd, but
Unsettling.
It doesn't know
but
how to blink.
you okay up there, buddy?
It appears to be fine, it just doesn't blink. I'm sorry I keep giggling, but it's just the mental image of your character who is just like, you know what? I like this little creature. It is my friend, carrying around this basically little walking psychic nuke that just stares vacantly.
Yeah, she might have the whole grunge hot topic outfit look, but yeah, cute, fluffy, plushy looking Pokemon. She'll just immediately yoink.
Just go, this is mine now.
All right. Anyways, someone else got something they want to do before the big showdown? Whose mic is currently having a seizure?
I don't know. Going on the whole time.
I don't know. But either way, Bront hasn't done anything yet.
I am currently trying to clean up Litwick so that we act because Litwick went a bit out of control.
Ah, so you're corralling your gremlin.
Yeah, what do I need to roll to corral Litwick?
That would be animal handling.
Okay. 11.
You get it back in the ball, but it has still caused some mayhem.
We are supposed to have this mayhem so we can do stuff, but this is a bit.
Much.
This is. As much as I want to surprise you for doing stuff, it's more or less you went a bit too far.
You went a
Just
bit
else-
overboard, my little friend. Alright, one moment. I need to grab something to drink real quick.
Sure. So we need to lessen up the other two counts.
Alrighty. Okay. There we go. I am back. Alrighty.
Hmm.
So, what is aside from
I'm gonna try to map out the traps.
Okay, just so you know where it is.
I'm gonna just investigate. I'm gonna try and do it in a way that rolls investigation, because otherwise,
We're in for a bad time.
yeah, I have a, my wisdom is 13. I don't.
13 isn't bad. You got like a +1.
Yes, but with how bad I seem to be rolling.
It never hurts. Anyway, you wanted to make investigation roll? Please do.
Okay, so. And of course, now that 20 pops up at 25.
Of course, now the dice gods like you. It's okay. These things happen.
Sorry about that. I was cat wrangling. Did I miss anything?
Bronze rolled a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
On investigation. Because on investigation, and in order to map out the traps so we know where to go and do not get litwicked.
That works. So, you're scuttling around making a map, and it's a really good map. Like, you know what you're doing, you know where to go, just things are going good.
Mm.
Hell,
You have
I'll
successfully.
even say you're actually able to move some of the more inconveniently located traps to some of the others.
Mm. Mm. And I have a Chaos Gremlin roll table.
Yep. But yeah, so as you're like poking around, looking at the things and all of that, yeah, I'm just looking through my notes on to see if there's anything I need to like basically, yeah, you're able to get the everything moved over properly to you're able to move some of the more inconveniently located traps to more advantageous spots where they also won't get in the way of the folks setting up at the convention.
Bean, what was your character's name, by the way? Bean.
I set at Alice, ALYS, so she doesn't get mixed up with the other Alice in the party.
Mana's character changed her name to Luma, so there's no confusion anymore.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
We can always say that she is a Alice model named Luma.
That works, but anyway.
Okay.
So, you are sort of... So, yeah. Sorry, just looking at my notes.
It's fine.
Yeah, so you do eventually get all the traps moved and positioned in places where they're not going to be as much of a pain in the ass.
But yeah, so we now have a map, so we can essentially know how to maneuver. Meanwhile, Team Heart is gonna run around in panic as they get trapped and pranked.
And Boffer is going to be stationed around the tertiary escape route, and just simply trap the last remaining ones in a Pokemon battle while the police catch up to them.
So Boffer covers the exit.
Yeah.
Well, Rowan goes in and makes sure that he has a lot of work to do.
Alrighty.
Hey.
Alrighty. After some time's passed, Alice, would you like to try again with the with putting the little Esper baby in a ball?
Dean, that means you.
Yep. Could barely hear her. What?
Animal handling to attempt
Try
another
and capture again.
Yes. It is a willing capture, so you do have advantage.
6 and a 21. Dirty.
Okay, it is now your friend.
Hey.
And so this one is a female, and it
Oh, I thought I was going to pull an Alstolfa putting in a dress or something.
Nah, you can still dress it up and have it be cute though.
And we still got the link to the Pokemon like D&D website.
Oh yeah, that link
around.
is still. Oh yeah, that link is still good. I think it's pinned or something.
Pretty sure it is.
Yep. And it possesses it's a level 1, and it possesses the ability Infiltrator.
Ooh, neat.
What does that mean for the people in the back? That means its moves are unaffected by targets' barriers, substitutes, and the like.
Such as Light Screen, Reflect, Substitute, Mist, Safeguard, and Aurora Veil.
Yep.
Basically, you put down your little toy walls and fight like a man.
Pretty much.
Except flavored and being a sneaky little shit.
Yep. In the case of this little creature, who, I'm gonna be honest, looks like it's staring into your soul, cue that whole cue the whole meme about how it's in the walls.
He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls.
Yeah.
Theorist is that from?
I don't know.
Larkin's son.
Yeah, I don't know what it's from. I don't know the original context, but it's still funny as hell.
Which nobody knows the original context.
Larkin's son. I know the context.
Okay, you can.
All right. Long story short, the guy that's in the walls is this dad named Blart, and Vietnam War vet, kind of crazy, unhinged, and hears his son is going to have a girl over to tell her that he likes her, so he has his friend and to tie him up so he won't be weird and mess up the whole thing for his son. And then it devolves into a whole bunch of these movie cliches with it, and being the Jurassic Park raptor while his friend is looking for him, and more getting hit by a dart as he's about to break in to the house. It's just the guy's completely insane.
On one hand, I can appreciate that, but on the other hand, what the fuck?
Blarkin's son is just like an acid trip of an Adult Swim hand puppet show.
Ah, that'll do it. But yeah, so daylight savings time is handing me my ass. I did not prep an actual layout or map or anything for what you guys are walking into, so that's gonna have to be next time. But next time I will have everything I need so you guys can have one heck of a good time.
Yeah.
Excellent. Dog.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope to see you all again next time. I'm gonna try and get some art streaming done this upcoming week. We shall see what comes of things. But yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Basically, daylight savings time beat me up. I didn't really have any time to prep the actual arena.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all very much for stopping by. I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye for now.